Hello everyone, and welcome to Vicarious Venture Gaming. On this episode...
Baldwin? Not again. What are you doing, dude?
It's been over a year since you last uploaded any content, and I'm taking matters into my own hands, young man.
You are being a little dramatic. There's no way that it's been over a year since I last uploaded any content.
You don't think it's been over a year? You need to take another look, my friend.
All right, you know what? I'll check. Let's take a look, but I'm telling you, there is no way that it has been over a year since I last uploaded any content. Well, that can't be right. So what'd you have in mind? Whether you're new to the miniature painting world or an experienced hobbyist, chances are high that you've encountered or will encounter kits made from softer plastic that have warped or bent components and bits. Now, this can be a little frustrating to deal with if you've never had to do so before, so what I want to share with you all today is my preferred method for reshaping warped and bent plastic from your softer plastic kits. Let's go take a look. So this method is simply using a coffee maker to use hot water to reshape the plastic. So grab a coffee mug, grab a bowl or some other container that you can use to hold ice water, and you are all set. It's worth noting here that I keep saying soft plastic kits, when in reality this method can also be used to help reshape resin. I've had good luck using this method to reshape some bent swords from some resin minis that I purchased a while back. On harder plastic kits, this method does not seem to assist with helping reshape any components, so no luck there. Once the hot water from the coffee maker is ready, then go ahead and prepare the ice water next. So that will be ready to go after you have reshaped the plastic. The first miniature we'll be taking a look at is Ankar Morrow from the Rune Wars miniatures game. You can see that his staff is bent, so I wanted to straighten that back out. So I grabbed that hot water in my coffee mug and was able to submerge that top portion into the water to begin heating that up to reshape it. Now you only need to do this for about really 15 seconds or so, if that. You'll see it start to actually kind of reshape on its own to a certain extent after you've submerged it. If you need to completely submerge a piece, of course, please do be very careful throughout this whole process. Use a spoon or some other utensil so that you can actually submerge it and then fish it back out once it's done. At this stage, however, it will be very soft, very malleable, and you can reshape that staff really however you'd like to. After you've done so, go ahead and grab that ice water and then immediately submerge it into the ice water. This next miniature is Aliana of Summersong, also from the Rune Wars miniatures game. Now, as opposed to Ankar Morrow before, where his staff was bent, Aliana's sword is exactly how it should be right out of the packaging. But you can use this method to also reshape an arm or a leg, or I should say reposition an arm or a leg or a hand sometimes, or maybe even a cloak to a certain extent, and reshape it a little bit. So in this example, I'm just simply changing the angle at which she is holding her sword so that she's holding it a little bit more above her head, as if she will be bringing it down ready to strike. Once again, grab your ice water and go ahead and submerge your plastic miniature once it has been reshaped. The effect in hardening after leaving these miniatures in the ice water is nearly instantaneous. So as soon as you've submerged it in ice water, you can leave them a couple seconds, go ahead and bring them back out and make sure that things have stayed in position the way that you want them to, and you should be all set and ready to move on to the next stage of your hobby process. Well, there you have it. my preferred method for reshaping warped and bent plastic from your softer plastic kits. I hope you all found this educational and at the very least maybe a little bit entertaining. Share in the comment section below your favorite tips and tricks for dealing with this problem and just some tips and tricks in general for the hobby community. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you all next time. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da.